Hi guys, I am Trish with Unique Me 3. I'll see if I can open that up a little bit more, but anyway. Just wait for some people to get on the live feed. I wanted to start it a few minutes early. That way I can just get do a mini reading for the collective real quick, and then I'll go ahead and put people on the list. So if you're wanting a reading, make sure that you put your first name in the reading, or in the comments, or you won't end up getting a reading. Pardon me, I'm still having my my almond milk. Let me see if I can get a little bit more light in here. That'll help or not. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do a message for the collective and then get people on the list and go from there. So if you're wanting a reading, please make sure to put your name in the comments. Source God, higher self, angels, ascended masters, I ask that you come and be with me today as I do these readings for all people that come on the live feed. Be accurate messages from love and divine guidance and inspiration. Whatever energies we need to be aware of at this time, please let those energies come through. Hi guys, if you're wanting a reading, just put your name in the comments, please, and I'll get started pretty soon. I'm doing a reading for the collective right now while I'm waiting for people to get on the live feed. I started a few minutes early, so I could do that. Am I supposed to take all of them? Thank you. So right now, there's a slow-moving energy when it comes to transformation. People may be feeling as if like they were having things speeding up and then all of a sudden it's slowing back down again. I'm hearing yes, ding, ding, ding. So that's exactly what people are going through. However, I'm energy into the situation, more joyful energy, whatever hobbies or things that are going to help you to be more playful, more flirtatious, things like that. But it's asking you to do that. There's a lot of healing that's going on spiritually for a lot of us right now, emotionally as well, as what I'm hearing. So there may be some kind of breaks in connection, or feeling as if maybe you're less connected than you normally are, something of that sort. But again, it's due to this slow moving energy. This energy may be this way also because of, I hate this glare. I mean, this way, the way the light keeps going out, but the slow moving energy and something of that sort. So, take it as it resonates for you. But there's a lot of new cycles that are beginning, and kind of like, I feel like old energy is being moved away or moved out or something of that sort. But Penelope Dreamweaver is telling us to a couple different things. Pay attention to our dreams. Usually this is talking about dreams becoming our reality, things being manifested into our reality that we've been trying to manifest, maybe those desires or what have you, those things that are on your list of things that you want to accomplish. Those things are starting to come to your reality. But this card today is talking about dreams, paying attention to your daydreams, your night dreams, those things that are happening even when you're lucid dreaming or astral traveling. That's what this card is talking about today. They're saying yes. Let's see what other messages that they have. I was told to go to these cards, and I can't remember. They're called the Starseed Oracle. So let's see what they have to say today. If you're here wanting a reading, just put your name in the comments. You'll be the first on the list. There is nobody on the list at this time. I'm just waiting for more people to come in. The weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It is not yours to carry. So a lot of you may be feeling as if your empathic connections are becoming burdened at times, or you're becoming burdened because of them at times, something of that sort. Yes, they're saying, but I'm feeling as if a lot of you aren't grounding yourself, aren't keeping yourself protected. When you're having those psychic attacks, maybe you're not trying to call on your angels. I know exactly what that feels like. I've been going through that lately. I haven't been calling on my assistants or what have you to help me to get out of those times. Sometimes it just carries on and carries on and carries on. But I feel like some of this energy, these frustrating energies, the confusion or what have you, is just coming from whatever energy is causing this slow moving energy, whether it be the full moon for you, whether it be, you're going through some kind of major transformation, what have you. but it's asking you to, set up boundaries, set up some kind of perimeter around your city that is going to block you from these things being burdensome to you. So this could be anything and everything that has to do with burdens of the world or taking on other people's burdens, something of that sort. However, I'm also feeling as if a lot of people may be transforming and healing things that have to do with the connection with the world and setting boundaries with how much TV you watch or how often you actually read a newspaper or something like that, because you're starting to see like those negative energies that the TV and the media will present to us, and you're trying not to feed into them. So a lot of you are processing and healing things that have to do with setting boundaries with the human part of things, which in turn is healing the spiritual self. So what other messages do you have for the collective today? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. What other messages do you have? I see that one person's viewing. If you're wanting a reading, put your name in the comments and I'll be glad to give you a reading here in just a few minutes. What other messages do you have for the collective, please, at this time? Thank you. Wow. Am I supposed to take all of them? The top two? Thank you. So if you, the card that they were telling me not to keep is We the Hathers, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. So if some of you see that, maybe it resonates with you. But anyway, your life is a canvas. You are the artist, manifestation, and creative accountability. So a lot of things that may be happening in your life may be calling on you to be creative. You may be having inspired ideals that are coming through this dream time that they're talking about. Yes, they're saying ding, ding, ding. That means I'm spot on with what I'm saying. So pay attention to your repetitious dreams or even things that are happening during daydreaming time or something like that, because these creative ideals are helping you to either be inspired to do things to make more money or to be more creative to help other people. I don't know. It could be many, 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 many different things. Something to do with careers for some of you. Inspired ideas that are coming in have to do with your careers, but it's asking you to stay positive at this time. You're a master manifester, or either you're in the process of learning how to be a master manifester, which is, you sending those images out into the world and seeing them be universe and seeing them return to you. You having a manifestation journal and saying, I am grateful to now have manifested blank into my life, fill in the blank, and saying those things out loud over and over and over again, speaking as if you already have these things that you're trying to manifest in your life. So some of you are really learning to use the law of attraction at this time. Congratulations, man. That's a good place to be. You're probably starting to manifest small things into your life that are going to lead to those bigger things that you're wanting to manifest. So keep doing it. Just keep having a positive attitude about it. But it's asking you to be accountable for the creative, inspired ideals that are coming through to you, to be accountable for them. So what that means is putting action into that. These inspired ideals are coming through because it's a way to, like I said, to either help you make more money, to help inspire people, or to inspire you. So teach you lessons that you need to learn, what have you. Make sure that you're paying attention to those repeated things that keep coming in. I wish that I had better light in here, guys. I'm sorry that it keeps cutting out like that. Anyway, coping, loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, destiny, addiction, and let God in. So it's talking about those codependency things that you may have in your life: drugs, alcohol, sex, I don't know, maybe you're addicted to spending too much money, or, shopping, or what have you. It could be many different ways of coping with things. Maybe it's talking about, you're using these coping mechanisms because you don't want to deal with the weight of what the world's put on you, or what life on life terms has to offer you at this time. Maybe it's just too much. You don't know how to handle all of this stuff. But what it's saying is let God in, let love in. So how do we do that? We pray, we meditate, we ask for peace, for calmness, for what have you in our life. And, those things will start to happen in our life just as they should. We have to keep praying and keep being positive and, know that things are going to work out, and it does. Meditation is where it's at, man. If you don't meditate, then you're really doing yourself an injustice. I was one of those people that's like, okay, what can I do to get away from having the pain that I have, having addictions of some sort, and, heal the things that I need to heal, and take responsibility for the things that I need to take responsibility for. and they told me to meditate, and I laughed about it. I'm like, really? I've tried that before. Meditation just isn't for me. But they were serious. And, I was just like, okay, it kept repeating and kept repeating. So finally I just sat down one day and closed my eyes and started meditating, listening to meditative music. And then one day, after days of doing that, it just became silent. I no longer had a bunch of racing thoughts in my head. I no longer was worried about what was going to happen and what my next step was, because it was always being presented to me. Everything that I was learning during meditation was things about spirit, things that had to do with my life and character defects that I needed to let go, people that I needed to make amends with, things that I needed to heal with other people that needed to make amends with me, blah, 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 blah. And the list kept going on and on and on. And it just kept evolving to me doing what I do now. So, and not saying that my healing's done, man. I still have a lot of things to heal. There's quite a bit of things that lead to anger that have to do with my childhood and inner childhood healing. I'm processing a lot of that now and have been for probably the past 2 years, nonstop. And, there's a lot of deep rooted crap. So a lot of you may be going through stuff that has to do with that and letting God in that way. But, set boundaries for yourself. Don't allow yourself to feed into the bull crap thoughts, the people, places, and things and situations that are making you feel as if, it's not really the way that it is. Trust in your instinct, trust in your process, what have you. Anyway, I really wish I had more light. This drove me crazy. I'm going to go ahead and start doing readings. If anybody's wanting a reading, just put your name in the list, please. There is nobody on the list right now, so if you're wanting one, not sure who's watching, but if you want a reading, just let me know. Be glad to give you one. There's nobody on the list. There's nobody else here, so just let me know. If no one comes soon, I guess I'll end it and start another one later on. I'd really like to know what's causing all of the darkness. It's pretty bright in here. Where's everybody at? Come on, come on, come on. Where are you? Guess I'll just shuffle for a few minutes and see if anybody comes on. If they don't, I'll go ahead and end this and come back later tonight. Or maybe tomorrow, but probably later tonight. So 3 cards came out as I was shuffling these cards: Ascended Masters, Power Animal, and Earth Angel. So the Ascended Masters are working with you or either wanting to connect with you during meditation. And I feel like this is for whoever's on the live feed right now. Earth Angel, you're a light worker who has come to the earth to teach about love. And I'm hearing you're a light worker, you're a star seed, you're an ascended master yourself. A lot of things that you're going through in your life right now are just preparing you for knowing your purpose or following through with your purpose or something of that sort. Yes, they're saying ding, ding, ding. And I feel like an immense amount of light comes from you. Power guardian to you and is helping you with this situation. There's a few that are coming through. I'm seeing an elephant, which usually has to do with family, loyalty, togetherness is what I'm hearing. And then I'm hearing the mouse is coming up as well, which usually would mean pay closer attention to the signs and omens that are coming to you, those repeated messages that you may be seeing during daydreams, during night dreams that you may just be having throughout the day, repeating to you. I'm also seeing a horse coming through, which has to do again with family, intuition, playfulness. But the intuition part is standing out to me. I'm seeing like a connection between the heart, the mind, and the third eye, basically, like the human mind, the human heart, and the third eye. So there's like some kind of connection there. And I feel again like I'm speaking to the person that's watching this live feed right now, and they're saying, yes, definitely am. So whoever you are watching it right now, you're supposed to be paying attention to more of the details that are coming out for you. And it's in your intuitive time. So those times when you're feeling like intuitive connections, or you're feeling led to do something over and over and over again, that's your animal spirit guides that are really guiding you at this time. Pay attention to those small clues. Yes, they're saying. It may even have to do with you being a light worker, or you being some kind of ascended master, or even the starseed part of you, because I feel as if that's what it's trying to connect with. So definitely meditate and pray and ask to connect with, and they're going to really help you with this light worker piece, the starseed piece, your mission, your, whatever it is you're supposed to live in light and be that beacon of light for other people. But there's more to that than meets the eye. Like for me, I'm a channeler, I'm a reader, I am a medical intuitive, a healer, what have you. So what part can you use to help inspire people, help them to be more enlightened, help to spread your love and light, your experience, strength, and hope? That's what it's asking you now. Yes, they're saying. And I feel like I'm supposed to pull these cards for you as well. 1717. Everybody must be out enjoying their Saturday midday, because usually I have people just flying on to the live and not sitting here not knowing who to read for, even though whoever's watching this right now, these messages are for you. All of these. Okay. Okay, there may be an enemy of some sort, or some kind of what I feel like is it possibly may be an attachment. Yes, they're saying an attachment that may be trying to get the best of you, maybe trying to confuse your thoughts, maybe all of that stuff. And maybe this is me that this is reading for, because I feel a strong connection with this card. Anyway, but it's saying that, there is good luck that's coming, or there is something that's changing within that dynamic. And it may just be that you're awakening to seeing the truth of the matter. Maybe some things have been clouded, or some kind of judgment you had about what is going on when it comes to this attachment deceiving you, or projecting even thoughts into your mind, or making you feel as if something's one way when it's really another, and really having to fight through those lower vibrating energies. But what I'm seeing is the clouds are moving away, and the sun's coming out, and there's brighter days ahead when it comes to this attachment. Yes, they're saying. Ding, ding, ding. So whoever this is speaking to, maybe it's just somebody that's watching this video at a later date and seeing this, and this is a message for you as well. But the tree is a representation of good health, fulfillment, high hopes, things going your way, a change, a major transformation when it comes to this, is what I'm hearing. This attachment, the way that it is clouding your judgment, the way that it's helping you to perceive things. Yes. And the children signify friendly disposition and gentleness. So there's some kind of gentle energy coming to the situation of whatever is going on with you. Yes, they're saying. So this also could be a message about romance as well. So take it however it resonates. Anyway, if you're on the live feed and you're wanting a reading, please just give me your name If no one puts their name in the comments within the next 5 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and end this live feed and come back later tonight or sometime later on, because I'm not going to just sit here waiting on people to come. But again, if you're wanting a reading, just give me your name. There's nobody on the list at this time. Hi guys, I see that 2 people's here. If you're wanting a reading, put your name in the comments, please, or I'm going to end this live feed within the next 5 minutes, because I've been here for 20 minutes and no one's put their name on the list yet. So, hi Dorothea, how are you? Good to see you, hon. Before I even start shuffling the cards, Dorothea, there's an older gentleman that's coming through. It may be a grandfather or a great-grandfather, because I'm getting grandpa or a grandfather feeling the way that I would feel when I would connect with my grandpa. That's the feeling that's coming through. So there's a grandfather that is trying to connect with you at this time. So just close your eyes and see if you're getting an image of who it is that's coming through. I feel as if he may have been some sort of either a farmer or a hard worker, because I'm seeing hardworking hands. I'm seeing calloused hands of some sort. So whoever that would be, even if you didn't know this person, they're definitely trying to come through for you, or they are not trying, they are coming through for you. And they're showing me something to do with your head, maybe crown area, third eye area. Maybe you're feeling some kind of energy that's coming into that area at this time. I'm not real for sure, but they're giving you information about you being an indigo, a leader. This is a highly advanced being, somebody who is an ascended master on the spiritual side of things. You already have all the knowings that you need readily available to you. So it's asking you to pull these energies forward into your life at this time. So that would be through meditation time, lucid dreaming, or astral travel time. But it's asking you to definitely connect during meditation, because there's leadership skills or something that had to do with your spiritual abilities and your natural gifts that are wanting to come forward, or are pushing forward. Okay, not wanting to come forward, they're pushing forward into your life at this time. So you may be feeling like an urgency when it comes to using your gifts or something of that sort, but definitely saying that you're a very highly sensitive leader, somebody that a lot of people are really going to look up to. So make sure that whatever way you feel like leading people, that you're doing that at this time. They're saying yes. What other messages do you have for Dorothea? Please, love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. For Dorothea, love, romance, finance. Thank you. Whoa. The next card that came out is clear, cancel, delete. And I swear, I thought it was going to be emotional sensitivity. I seen that card, and it's not even the bottom card. So it's weird that I seen that, but there may be some emotional sensitivity. I seen the picture of the card. I seen the name written out on the card, everything, as I was bending down to pick up this card, as it was flipping out, I should say, not as I was bending down, but as I was bending down to pick this card up, when I seen that it was this, it surprised me. So clear, cancel, delete. This is talking about using only positive words and thoughts when you're having those negative thoughts that may be coming into your mind, when it has anything to do with you being a star seed, a natural born leader, somebody that's already an ascended master on the spiritual side of things. When you have any kind of fears that's coming through, or you're feeling as if, some kind of negative thought patterns trying to persuade you in one way or another, anything like that, just make sure that you're thinking positive. If you're thinking of those negative thoughts that are coming up, say clear, cancel, delete. Ask that the angels will help you to process these lower vibrating thoughts or what have you, which also could be leading you to mastering the ability of alchemy, changing those and transforming those lower vibrating energies into higher vibrating energies. I'm hearing yes, ding, ding, ding. Let me just get a drink real quick. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, emotional sensitivity, I definitely was seeing come up for you too. So, it doesn't surprise me. Everybody, it seems, is going through some kind of emotional ups and downs that's on, this ascension journey. If you're on an ascension journey and going through awakenings and stuff, you're going to be emotional. You're going to be sensitive. You're going to have a lot of times where you're crying and just feeling those up and down energies. That's completely normal. We all go through it. Um, However, you could be going through some trickster energy. You may be feeling as if you were supposed to be moving in one direction and now you're being pulled into another direction. I'm hearing yes, ding, ding, ding. This may have something to do with your spiritual gifts as well, because I feel as if like maybe something else is awakening in you that's making you kind of having an interest in that gift instead of something else that you've always been gifted with. And I'm not exactly for sure what this is talking about, but I have a feeling like you know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, you may be feeling tugged and pulled in a couple different directions in your life. And again, your sun comes up every single time I do a reading for you. So like potential, there's a lot of wild energy, energy that is helping to push you forward is what I feel like. But this also could be an energy of self-sabotage, like the way that you think or the way that you maybe speak things into existence may not be as positive as it should be or something of that sort. I'm just using that as an example. I'm not saying that's the way that you are, but I get the feeling like there may be thoughts of somehow self-sabotage. So maybe doubting your abilities or doubting the connection, something of that sort may be happening, Dorothea. I'm not 100% for sure what that's trying to say, but there's truths that are being revealed to you that have to do with your future self. And I feel like it's your higher self or that future self connection that is trying to guide you in exactly what you should be doing. So your now self, what the higher self or the future self is trying to tell you because of these energies that you may be going through, these trickster energies, the feeling as if you're supposed to be going one way and then all of a sudden the energy is shifting and pulling you in another direction. Even though it feels good, it still feels unfamiliar is what I'm feeling. Yes, they're saying, but I'm getting just this sense of peace and calmness that's going to come once you get to the other side of the chaos and confusion or the feelings of hi, how are you, hun? Okay, I'll put you on the list in just 1 second. Thank you for being here. But what I'm getting from this is see all these images of all these different faces around this lady here. This is you. This is just two versions of you. This is the higher you. This is the future you. This is the you now. And you're really pondering like, should I be doing what this is trying to show me? But if you look at this lady, she's bigger and she feels more free. And when she goes with all of these different perspectives that's all around her and telling her and feeding her, and those perspectives are coming from angels, your guidance, your higher self, your connection with higher self, all of that. So those repeated thoughts that keep telling you to move in this direction, make sure that you're taking those because they've got a lot of new ways of seeing things for you, Dorothea. Yes, they're saying. So I hope that you got something from your reading. Thank you for being here again. I always love seeing your name on the list. It's always a delight having you here. It lets me know that you're still supporting me. It makes me feel really good. So thank you. Trizia. How do I pronounce your name? Okay, Trizya. If I tear your name up and it doesn't sound right, I completely apologize. But you are the next person that I'll be doing a reading for. So I have no idea how to pronounce your name, but Trazira, Trazira, Trazira. I guess I don't know if I'm saying it wrong. Just I apologize. Okay, but anyway, Yana, you want a reading as well? I hope I'm not tearing your name up too. But guys, sometimes these names I just don't know how to pronounce them, so I apologize in advance. So these readings will be what Spirit wants you to know at this time, and I'm going to go ahead and let's see if I can say it again. Trazera. Okay. Trazera. Trezora, maybe. Trezera. Anyway. I'm glad the reading resonates with you, Dorothea. Thank you for being here. I really love the support that I receive from you. And your family and friends. I've gotten quite a few she said, laugh out loud. No, I am so sorry. Maybe I should just do Zia. Say Zia because that's your YouTube name, so I don't not say your name correctly. I hate it when I'm saying names incorrectly, but I really don't know how else to to say it. Anyway, so this is going to be for uh, Zia. I'm just going to say Zia. Okay, you know who you are. What messages do you have for Zia, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. Messages for Zia, love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. What other messages do you have for Zia, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. All of these. Thank you. Okay. Kind of like the last person that I read, there is a lot of confusing energies when it comes to your thoughts, what you should be doing with your life, or perhaps maybe even when it comes to connection with spirit, connection with your inner child, connection with your emotions, or something definitely that is really got you kind of sideways is the way that I feel like, and I don't feel like this is all the time, but I feel like there's these moments of times where you really wish that you had clarity. But what I'm feeling is that clarity is coming to you. There's a lot of emotional healing that's going on right now. So things that have to do with your emotional body, you may be just feeling as if you're purging different emotions or different things that have to do with people in your life or different situations in your life. Yes, I'm hearing. But a lot of possible tears that are being shed at this time or are getting ready to be shed. Maybe you've had an emotional weekend or something of that sort. But what I'm getting is you're starting to see truth of things that you're fearful about, why you're fearful about them. Also, truth of different situations that are in your life that have to do with relationships. I don't know if this means romantic relationships or if this is talking about something to do with a coworker or family members. It could be all of the above because I felt as if all three of those things were what they were trying to show me. But whatever resonates for you. But this is definitely some kind of emotional healing that is going on with you right now. And a little bit of impatience, maybe a feeling of being impatient, or maybe you feel like you're not being patient. Maybe you're not being patient enough with yourself. I'm not really for sure exactly what it's trying to say, but some kind of trickster energy, prankster energy. You may be feeling as if you're juggling a couple things in your life at one time, and it's a bit much to handle at times, but I feel like you're getting through that. She of the Crouch, I am getting absolutely nothing off of, so I am going to read the book to see what it has to say, but it could have something to do with receptivity. I turned right to the page, and it is receptivity, fertility, the active principle, nurturing oneself. So this is talking about, taking care of yourself, maybe giving yourself an Epsom salt bath and clearing all of the toxins out of your skin and your body or what have you. And it may have something to do with your muscles because I'm feeling like muscle tension in my shoulder. So you may feel like the weight of the world is on you right now, but it's asking you to be receptive to the feelings that you're feeling, not just with like your empathic abilities and feeling people's emotions around you and taking them on yourself. But this is asking you to be very present in your own emotions and with what you're feeling at this time. Put up a hedge of protection that casts anybody else's energy onto you and just focus on yourself for right now, because you're that empath that takes on the weight of the world. You're that person that feels all the energy of everybody else in the room. If they're mad, angry, sad, you're feeling mad, angry, and sad too. It's asking you to defend yourself from that or to put up some kind of block so that you're not pulling in all that energy to you, but instead you're being really receptive of the energy that you're supposed to feel of your own. It's wanting you to, yes, they're saying, yes, calm down, slow down a little bit, and be with your own energy. There's definitely a message here of abundance too, because there's a fly flying around. Fly is about abundance and also seeing things from many, just like the card that I was sharing with the person before, around this Tabera of the waters is a lot of different people just looking on to this lady who is shining, who is starting to grow and transform and, really starting to love the self differently. Buy yourself some flowers. Smell these flowers and breathe the energy in. As you breathe the energy in, and set intentions that you're going to be healed from these flowers. Give love back from your heart space, meaning send just love and light. Just a projection or a thought of love and light coming out of your heart into those flowers is going to be enough. And then smell those flowers again and see if you don't feel the energy in a different way. They're trying to tell you to connect with them. But be very present in your own energy. Allow yourself to be nurturing to yourself is what it's saying. Yes, they're saying. So let's see what other cards that they have for you, Zia. What other messages do you have for Zia? Please, love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. Thank you. Singing and dancing. It's asking you to make sure that you express yourself through rhythm and movement, whether it be singing, playing an instrument, connection with the angels. So if you're not somebody that connects with the angels, ask that while you're singing and dancing, that you have the angels connect with you, that you feel their energy start to be around you or something of that sort. But it's asking you to connect with the angels. So make sure that you're doing that. If you're not one of those that is used to connection with angels, just start talking to them as if they're your friends that are in the room with you, sing and dance. And maybe this is even telling me that while you're singing and dancing, that they are connecting with you. Yes, they're saying, okay. Yes. And they're showing me the color of the purple on these wings on this lady. So you may have energy of purple around you or see a lot of purple. Maybe when you close your eyes, you instantly see purple, something of that sort. But the color purple is definitely some kind of has some kind of significance in your life, they're saying. Yes. What other messages do you have for Zia? Please, love, romance. Thank you. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine, but if you're not slowing down and allowing those messages to come through, whether it be just sitting by the water or by a lake or by a pond or something like that, connecting with the waters, or whether it be, as your intuition is telling you to heal a certain aspect of yourself, that you actually put energy and time into that. Or when it's saying, sing and dance, sing your heart out, dance your heart out, just be free and floaty in your body. And, that will help to awaken some of those intuitive visions that may be inspiring to you, to help you to move past certain blocks in your life, or something to do with maybe taking on other people's crap instead of really not saying that you're not dealing with your own, but maybe not seeing all of your own or something of that sort. But anyway, it's asking you to just be very present, listening to your intuitive guides, those heartfelt felt things that are saying, don't go this way or that way, or don't do this or don't do that. Those are those things that you need to pay attention to. I hope that you got something out of your reading, Zia. Thank you for being here. Much love. Have a wonderful weekend. And I will be doing Yana next. If you're in this live feed wanting a reading, please just put your first name in the comments, or I'm just going to assume that you're here to just visit and all of that good stuff. So just put your name in the comments. I only have one ahead of you. Good. I'm glad that it made you happy, honey. I'm glad that you got something out of your reading. Thank you so much for being here and being supportive. And as I was saying, thank you to you, the God out, Zia. This is talking about being creative, connecting with your feminine energy. It's also talking again about your intuition and nurturing your magical side of yourself. So definitely get in a space of meditation. If you're not somebody that meditates, definitely do that, because it's going to be inspiring to you. You're going to see once the more that you connect. If you're not if you are connecting and you're not connecting very often, connect more than you are during meditation. But it's definitely some inspiring ideals that are coming through for you at this time that will help you in your life purpose, helping you to move to your next step, what have you in your life. Yes, they're saying. Okay, I'm moving on to Yana, please. If you're wanting a reading and you're here for a reading, please just put your name in the comments. I'm not taking any questions. It's just what Spirit wants you to know at this time. I am getting ready to do Yana's now, and there's nobody else on the list. So whoever puts their name in the comments next will be the next person on the list. Am I supposed to take that card for her? Yes. Okay. So Yana, instantly workshops and seminars came out. It says attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. And whether or not you know it at this time, you are a twin flame. This is a spiritually based, it could be a romantic relationship, doesn't always have to be, but I feel like you already have a heads up on this, already know about this. But I also feel like some of the things that you're supposed to be talking with people about have to do with your experience, strength, and hope. That has came from all of the challenges and the things that you have gone through with your twin flame experience it, or will be going through with your twin flame experience or journey. Yes, they're saying ding, ding, ding. Irene. Okay, hold on just 1 second, honey. And just in case I'm not pronouncing Rennie or Arani, I'm not for sure if I'm pronouncing it right. I apologize in advance for chopping your name up, but I've got you on the list. You're after Yana, honey, so just hang in there. But anyway, if you don't know that you're a twin flame, you definitely are a twin flame, and I'm hearing ding, ding, ding with that, so I'm spot on with what I'm saying. Anytime that I get the ding, ding, dings, that's, like a congratulations or a yes, you're spot on or something of that sort. But anyway, you're meant to be teaching people about this, but I'm getting the feeling like you're a leader. You are already quite the talker, or either you have the ability to help people with your words, because I'm seeing words flowing out of your mouth, people listening. So whatever that has to do with, it could be even something that has nothing to do with your twin flame connection, but just you being some kind of public speaker, being a teacher of some sort, some kind of coach, life coach, maybe even. I'm feeling something to do with just some kind of uplifting energy. That's funny. That's too funny. Well, you're going to definitely learn about it, even if it never becomes a romantic partner. You are a twin flame. So whoever you start to realize is your twin flame, it'll be somebody that you're mirroring the good, bad, and indifferent in them. So you'll see those good, bad, and indifferent things in them, and things that they do, situations, way that they talk, the way that they act, way that they present themselves, or what have you. And it'll be those good things that you need to see about yourself, those things that are not so good characteristics about yourself that you need to heal and change, and blah, 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 blah. And it's a crazy journey. And it is something that, sometimes I'm just like, I don't want to be on this journey anymore, but it is the most rewarding. It'll help your soul to grow so much. So don't think of it as being a relationship in a romantic way, but just know that you will be encountering, whether it be dreams. Usually dreams come first when it comes to twin flames. Dreams about who their twin flame is, or twin flames. Maybe you have more than one, but it's definitely going to bring about some kind of spiritual relationship, and you'll see and you'll know. But pay attention to your ideals as they're coming in, those things that are coming during dream time, whether it be a face that may be your twin flame, or you may see, like for me at first, I was just seeing somebody with really long curly hair, a question mark on the face. I was seeing a staff or a wand or a walking stick a lot. And I felt music coming from this person. So you may feel or see different things that have to do with different aspects of who that person is, or what have you. But you'll get different aspects of it through dream time, through intuitive visions, through your intuition leading and guiding you, what have you. But there's something that has to do with you teaching people about this connection. So even though you don't know what this connection is all about, you eventually will. And, they're telling me to tell you about the bottom card, which is the law of attraction. This is asking you to stay positive during these revelations, they're saying, that are going to be revealed to you. And again, I feel like it's going to come during dream time, during repeated thoughts, during daydreams, things of that sort. So this would be interaction that's coming from the universe, from your angels, from your higher self, from different connections with past versions of you, or other multi-dimensional aspects of yourself that are existing in other places at this time, that are helping you to manifest your dreams and desires into your life. They're asking you to stay positive during these changes. I feel like you're somebody who may not even 100% know what ascension is or know what awakening is, or if you do it, you may have some things that just haven't awakened yet, that is going to be like a new level of understanding when it comes to awakenings and ascension and evolving when it comes to soul growth and things like that. Yes, they're saying. Okay, so that's what these inspired ideals that are coming in are going to be about. So what I'm feeling is this is like a future, this is like a future card for you. It's trying to show you what your future is going to be like. Yes. And I'm feeling as if the twin flame journey is what's going to set you up for understanding and knowing about your real, true divine life mission, what your path is, and all of that good stuff. And, these ideas are going to be coming in during dream time, during times when you start to meditate and you're getting these inspired ideals or what have you. Yes. But they're asking you to um, tell the universe, tell your angels or higher self, that connection that's trying to connect with you now anyway, to give you these revelations about yourself and what your spiritual path is and what your gifts are and all of that stuff. But what it's saying is, stay positive, ask and tell us what it is exactly that you want to manifest into your life. Do you want to be this and that? Do you want to have children? Do you want a romantic partner? What do you want? Be very specific about it. Do you want land? Blah 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 blah, the list goes on. And then they're going to start to help you to attract those things, but they need you to be positive and act as if you already have those things, speak as if you already have those things in your life. They're saying yes, but you are definitely about to endure some type of journey. I want you to connect with me in a year from now and say, Trish, look, like I got on your live feed a year ago and you told me I was going to start some journey and I thought you was crazy, because I feel like you probably feel like I'm crazy right now, which is okay. It's completely okay. But you're going to be awakened to this journey, this twin flame journey. And you're going to be like, holy shit, what just happened to me? I have a lot of information that I can help you with and share. So I want you to be positive about all of the changes and transformations that are happening in your life, because they're leading you to a really good life, a really, really good life. I'm not saying your life isn't good now, but something different than what you could ever expect is going to happen. So that seems too good to be true. It may be, but what they're saying is, this is going to be a slow moving energy. All of these things that are going to be presented to you are going to bring awareness into your life about the different things that are changing for you. This journey is not just a journey about a twin flame journey. This is an ascension journey. This is an awakening of the heart, mind, body, soul, all of that. So, but what it's saying is this is going to be a slow journey for you. We're going to give you time to, learn about different things. They're going to tell you exactly what you need to know about yourself, what needs to be healed, what needs to, lessons need to be learned, blah, blah, blah. And the list goes on and on, but they're going to take their time giving you this information. As it comes to you, it comes to you. So they're asking you to just be patient with this process. Try not to, what are they saying? Project too many, what do they call them? Expectations on what is going to happen to you or what have you. But definitely come back, man, a year from now and tell me, what you've learned and what you've experienced, even if it's a month from now and you have these major awakenings when it comes to this twin flame connection. And I feel like your dream time is really just going to start increasing, your intuition even coming through during daydreams and stuff, really heightening your awareness of what this twin flame connection is. So even if it's a month from now, hit me up on Facebook Messenger. I love when people message me. I get messages after almost every live feed of almost every video that I make from people, and I eventually will get back with you. And even if it takes me a week to get back to you, I will get back with you. But usually I'm pretty quick about getting back to people. It's usually that day or within the next day. But let me know, like, Trish, man, I've learned this, and that, and I've been having dreams about a certain person and going a certain place. And am I supposed to travel that place? I don't know that I have the money. You're going to be questioning all of these different things. However, you're going to have a lot revealed to you. It's just going to be a slow moving energy. You're not going to have it all revealed to you at once. So journal, keep a journal of these experiences that you have during dream time. During times when you meditate, all of that stuff, keep a journal, because you're going to be like, holy cow, so much information is coming to me now that I don't know what to do with all this stuff. And, that's exactly the way it's going to be. But anyway, if you're reading, Yana, thank you so much for being here and being supportive. And please do come back. Rennie, or I know I'm saying it wrong. Irni. I feel like I'm really chopping up your name, but anyway, I'm going to say Rennie because that's what the only thing I'm feeling comfortable saying. So that being your name on Irene, is that what it is? Irene. Okay. I was saying that completely wrong. I see that now, though. Irene, am I saying it right now? You're next. Okay, it's okay. Okay, Irene, I got you. All right, you're next. And then I have, let me see, Rose, Mystic Rising. Rose, I'm assuming is your first name. I will put you on the list. You will be after Irene, who I'm getting ready to shuffle for now. So just hang in there, Rose. If you're here wanting a reading, please just put your name in the comments and you will be put on the list. I just have two ahead of you. I'm getting ready to start one of them. So really one ahead of you. Let me just shuffle these cards a little bit and then I'll start. And this will be for Irene. You're welcome, Yana. I'm glad that you got this reading today. Thank you for being here. Much love to you, hon. Have a wonderful weekend. What messages do you have for Irene, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Irene. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. Thank you. Am I supposed to take this card too? I thought so. Oh, wow. Okay, there was 5 instantly that came out for you, and I was told to get one of these for you. Okay, and am I supposed to take all of these? Okay. All right. Irene, there's quite a bit going on with you here. Okay, so let me just see exactly where to begin here. Let's just start off with you're profoundly clairvoyant. It says, trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight, for your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. You're getting intuitive visions or some kind of clairvoyant visions when it comes to things that are going to happen in your future, as well as things that have happened in your past that need to be healed. You're already aware of these things. Keep going with what your intuition is telling you. Those visions that you're having repeating throughout the day, definitely keep track of those visions that you're having, because they're helping you to also heal things that have to do with your past lives. So even if you're not aware of things that have happened in your past life, it's asking you to connect with these past life connections. So if you need something like past life regression or doing some kind of even inner child healing, may even pull up some of those timelines as well. But I'm hearing this is like clearing of timelines needs to happen. So if you aren't aware of how to do those things, you can connect with some of my videos, make an appointment with me or somebody that is capable of doing those things. But you definitely need to clear some timelines that have to do with other aspects of yourself. There's some kind of things that are being carried over. Maybe it's like karmic debt of some sort or something like that. So definitely very much connected though with your intuitive visions, your clairvoyancy. It's definitely giving you a heads up on those things that need to be cleared, whether it be fears. I feel like it's thought patterns. It has something to do with thought patterns. Yes, they're saying. And the angels are saying, we want to help you with this. We're unemployed until you ask us to help. If you're not praying and saying every day, like, angels, whatever I need to know, learn, experience, go through, heal today, whatever I'm supposed to feel, whatever, blah, 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 blah. If you're not saying those things to them, they're not going to give you those things. You'll have a heads up on a few things because you'll get those intuitive nudges from your higher self or whatever. But the angels want to guide you through these situations, help you to understand exactly what's going on and what needs to be healed and how to heal them. Yes, and Gabriel's coming through, and so is Michael. Ezekiel, I'm also hearing. So Michael, Ezekiel, and Gabriel. Yes. Ezekiel is coming through a lot stronger than the other two now. And I'm actually feeling some pain in my left ear. So you may be feeling some kind of pain in your left ear because I'm feeling as if he's trying to, I feel as if it's some kind of healing happening, maybe your ear chakra or something to do with your ear or your hearing of angels, something like that. They're saying yes, ding, ding, ding. So I'm spot on with what I'm saying. So if this isn't something that's already happening with you, expect it to happen. Yes. your power animals, your spirit animal guides are connecting with you at this time. Instantly, I'm seeing a raven. A raven is one of mine. So a lot of mysteries being revealed about you at this time, who you really are, what needs to be, again, healed and taken care of, what have you. Let me see if there's any other. It's either a blue jay or it's some kind of blue bird. It's a bird with blue and white and maybe gray on it. So I'm not real for sure. And I'm also hearing a mockingbird. So maybe it's a mockingbird that I'm seeing, but I don't know what I'm tell you if that's what that bluebird is, but you have 3 different birds coming in. So it might be time to take flight in some area. There may be a lot of spreading your wings and trusting. Yes, they're saying trusting, as you take this flight that you're going to be protected. And what I really feel is like your intuitive thoughts, your intuitive visions are really helping you to see exactly what your next step is, but it's about trusting in it. Yes, they're saying, and you're maybe even going to like this new stage, this new level, this new understanding or awareness when it comes to your intuition too, because you have the clairvoyant card, the intuition, then you had these birds that were coming out, and birds are usually about wisdom and taking flight and action and things like that. So it just tells me that there's a lot to do with your intuitive knowings and taking action with those knowings that you have. Yes, they're saying ding, ding, ding. So make sure that you're doing that. But what I feel is, you have a lot of light that's being cast upon the shadows. Those doubts that you have about yourself, those feelings of not having enough, those whatevers that you keep getting and beating yourself up for, there's light being cast upon it. Maybe it's these intuitive knowings that are starting to be revealed about yourself because you're clearing these past life patterns, these thought patterns. Okay, they keep saying thought patterns, so something to do with your thought patterns. So make sure that you, as these thoughts, negative thoughts are coming into your mind, that you're clearing them out by thinking positive, or asking the angels to come in and being of assistance to help you to clear those thoughts or something of that sort, because it's really the thought patterns that are holding you back. But the light is being cast upon the shadows, wherever that dark part is in your life. And maybe it's in many different areas, but I feel like it really has to do, I see overthinking things. I see that. Yes, I can do that as well. So overthinking those things, man, just stop. Be in the present moment. Go with the feelings of what you know to do at that moment and that moment only. Don't think about the future. Don't think about the past. Just be in the present moment. And they're saying yes. And I feel like you're really gaining an acute mental awareness, an acute spiritual awareness, a heightened connectedness. Yes, they're saying, just because of all the light that's being cast upon the shadows. But you are the light that's casting the light on the shadows. You are bringing light by the things that you're healing in your life, the things that you're transforming and changing in your life. You are bringing that light. You are it. Yes, they're saying ding, 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 which is making you more aware of the things that you need to heal. So you are that light that is shining on your darkness to give you the light that you need in the first place, if that makes sense, man. You're already an ascended master. You're already an old soul, an ascended being, somebody that's experienced all of this stuff before and already knows how to get through it. These past life connections that maybe you need to connect with during like past life regression or even meditation. I feel like meditation is really going to help you out a big time with this, but is really what is bringing this clarity or this awareness to you. I hope that you got something out of your reading. That felt pretty intense, and I feel like it was really just speaking directly to you. But wow, wow. Okay. I don't even know where to go from here, but that's your mini reading. They gave you a couple extra cards than what they've been giving everybody else. So, that was special for you, I guess, but I'm glad that it makes sense to you. Yes, you may be added. What is your first name? Is it called? Oh, I don't know how to pronounce your guys' names today. Are killing me. Can I use a okay, deep fee? Deep fee. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I feel horrible if I'm not, but um deep fee. Deep fee. Okay. I got you on the list. You're after Rose. I just finished with Irene. Rose will be next. So just hang in there for a few minutes. But I am so sorry. I am not used to having names that I'm not used to pronouncing. So you guys are really testing me today. Just laugh along with me, though. Yes, you're singing it correct. Okay, good. Deep fee. Okay. Oh. Anyway, so Deepy, you're after Rose, hun, and I'm getting ready to shuffle the cards and do a reading for Rose now. So give me just a little bit here. So again, so you guys know, if you're wanting to be put on the list, just put your first name in the comments, please, and I will put you on the list. There's just Rose and Deep Fee ahead of you, so a couple people ahead of you. But I'm going to start Rose's reading now. What cards am I supposed to start with? Angel messages. Okay. Angels, what messages do you have for Rose, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Rose. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. What messages do you have for Rose? Love, romance. Thank you. Archangel Michael is working with you right now, helping you to see what your divine life purpose is, helping you to know what your next step is in life, what you should be clearing, people, places, and things that you need to let go of. This is also him asking you to trust in the process right now. So whatever process you're going through, whatever kind of things. Hi, Kyle. I'll put you on, hun. Whatever kind of things that you're going through right now is exactly what you're supposed to be going through. They're just initiations into helping you to see what your life purpose is, helping you to fulfill your life purpose. All of that good stuff. Yes, Kyle, I got you on the list, hon. You will be after Deep Fee. So just two people ahead of you. I'm doing one of them right now. But I've got you on the list, Kyle, so just hang in there. And then Seraphina is the angel of abundance, also the angel that comes to people when there's some kind of change coming to either their home or their family. This could be a pregnancy. It could be somebody taking care of another person's child, something of that sort, because I'm getting like a child energy. And I'm feeling like this may even be talking about it's helping you to connect with some kind of child energy. So maybe there was a lost child or something of that sort. But anyway, I'm feeling connection with children with this card. So whatever resonates with you have. What cards am I supposed to? Fairy cards. Thank you. What messages do you have for Rose, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Rose. So Rose, it's telling me that you're a really wise soul. You most likely are an old soul who is connected with spirit. Yes, I'm hearing, and I'm getting the feeling like you're moving into an energy of like a new understanding, a new help me out here. Give me the right words to say to her. A new understanding of how powerful or how wise, how knowledgeable you truly are. Yes, they're saying new understandings about yourself and how to use your wisdom or how to use your abilities of some sort. Because I feel as if like I'm being but that's exactly what the next card is. It's talking about the throat and communication. So whatever this is talking about, this gift of knowledge, this gift of wisdom, understanding who and how powerful you truly are and how to use it. I feel like maybe you just don't have the right words to say at times, or maybe you feel it like you don't have the right words to say, or there's some kind of healing that is taking place that has to do with communicating that wisdom and that knowledge. Yes, they're saying ding, ding, ding. So that's what it was. I just felt like I was having a really hard time getting that out. But anytime that I'm having a hard time getting something across, then there's some kind of communication issues or some kind of resolution happening to the throat chakra and communicating with others. Yes, they're saying. So this may even have something to do with connection with a child and communicating things with a child. Yes, ding, 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 they said. So this could be your child or somebody else's child, a niece, a nephew. Or again, speaking to your inner child, learning how to trust in what the inner child needs or something of that sort. And I feel like all of the above are accurate. Yes, they're saying. So you may be going through a whole lot of things that have to do with inner child healing, learning about how much knowledge and wisdom and gifts that you really have to share with the world, something to do with communication and communication, things changing for you, something of that sort, Rose. So there's just a lot going on for you right now. What other messages do you have for Rose, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self. I feel like there is a lot of communication. They're saying, yes, communication coming from higher realms to you at this time. So this may be coming through repeated thoughts, daydreams, telepathic communications. maybe you read or see something on YouTube or TV that gives you like this memory that comes up, or some kind of triggering of some sort that gives you a rating or what have you. But yes, there's definitely some kind of telepathic communications or some kind of communications coming from higher realms to you right now. Yes, they're saying ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding is kind of like a way of saying, yes, you're spot on, or you're accurate, or, what you're saying is exactly what they need to hear at this time from spirit. So definitely take in what I'm saying. This card fell out as I was getting ready to read, which is shield yourself. It says put a cocoon of protection around yourself. Envision having a cocoon of light being around yourself at this time, distracting you from any outside distractions of attachments that may try to attach to your auric field. This could be people or situations in your life that are drama filled or chaos filled or traumatic or what have you. Talking about people, places, and things that are of lower vibrating energy. So when you put that cocoon around you, it's going to keep those energies from staying or sticking to you, or what have you. Again, I'm feeling like a lot of distractions when it comes to me trying to get across what I'm trying to say to you. So you may be feeling as if there's some kind of person, place, or thing or situation that is keeping you from speaking your truth or being you or something of that sort. And I feel like exhaustion, like I'm just exhausted trying to get my point across, or I'm exhausted trying to tell you what I'm trying to say. So this is you. This must be you with other people or situations. You don't feel as if you have the right words to say, or maybe they're keeping you from saying what you want to say, or you're being held back in some way, shape, or form when it comes to communicating. And they're saying, yes, ding, 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 but I feel resolution happening. Yes, they're saying. What other messages do you have, please? Thank you. Fairies, connection with the fairies. You says you have a strong bond with the fairies, and your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature. So if you're not used to connecting with the fairies, one of the ways that you can do that, yes, they really exist. Somebody just asked, do they really exist? Yes, they do. There are physical fairies that you can see with your physical eyes. There is also fairies that exist in the etherics or the astral or the spiritual, whatever you want to call it, in other realms, who can connect with you here in the physical through telepathic communications. You can pick them up on videos, all kinds of different things. You can see them in your house, what have you. But if one way that they will try to get your attention is by stealing things of yours. My keys, I've had shoes stolen for a couple weeks at a time just to get your attention. You may be having repeated thoughts about connection with water, with plants, with gardening, anything that has to do with cleaning up the environment, anything like that. But you can leave them chocolates, dark chocolates, anything that has to do with a really sweet smell, or like even they're saying nectarines and oranges they like. So cutting open an orange and leaving it out and saying, hey, this is for you. They don't actually eat them. They don't actually take them, but the essence of the smell of the chocolate and the orange and the nectarine is going to give them like a euphoric high. And it's also going to help. I didn't know this, but they're saying it helps with those communications that are coming in. It's almost like an energizing, something that does something to their energy to help energize them, or something to get the point across. So I'm seeing like the same thing for like spirit. When spirit's trying to come through, they'll take like energy from a heat source, or from you, or from a light, or from a TV or something, and they'll manifest to where you can see them with your physical eyes. Same kind of thing with the fairies, but I'm seeing it as being like whatever they're getting those euphoric highs from. So if you're feeling led to cut open some oranges and leave them out just so you can see that the connection with fairies is real, then make sure that you're doing that. I feel like I'm speaking to all of you, not just one of you. Anyway, Rose, I hope that you got something out of your reading today. Thank you for being here. Much love to you. Have a wonderful weekend and a blessed day. Deepthi is next, and then Kyle. And then, hey, Farah. Farah, you can ask a question, but I'm not going to focus on the question. If it's something that Spirit wants to answer at this time, it'll be answered when I do your reading. If not, then it won't. But I will definitely look at the question. But like I said, I won't be trying to focus on just the question. Whatever Spirit wants to tell you at this time is exactly what's going to come out. And then I cannot remember how to pronounce your name. Day night. Is it something like that? I know you was here the other day. Just okay, just making sure I was saying that right. Farah, yes, you can just post it in the comments, hun, and I'll look at it, but I won't necessarily be just focusing on that for the reading. Whatever spirit wants to tell you about that question, they'll definitely tell you. And if they don't want to answer the question, then they won't. And I apologize in advance, but it just is what it is. Okay, so I'm going to be doing deep these now. Okay. Okay, so I'm doing deep fees now, and then I'll be doing Kyle, and then Farah, and then day night. What messages do you have, please, for deep fee? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. What messages do you have for deep fee and love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self? So instantly, the first card that popped out for you is the Spirit Dancer, which is about freedom to be yourself. It's about self-expression. It's about finding out who you really are and being okay with it. It's about going with the flow of things. It's about connection with music as well and being light and floaty in your body. So there's a lot of things that have to do with this card, but the Spirit Dancer is asking you to express yourself freely in whatever way that you feel led to do that. Make sure that you're doing that. And the retriever, the retriever is talking about things being retrieved to you that you once had, or things that you want to have come to you that you really want to manifest into your life. It's asking you to stay positive about those things, the things that are transforming and changing in your life. It's asking you to just go with the flow again, just like the Spirit Dancer is saying, go with the flow. And then you're going to understand that you're going to retrieve those things too, or those things are going to be manifested into your being. Yes, they're saying. What other messages do you have for deep? Am I supposed to take these cards as well? No? Okay. Just making sure. Love, romance, finance. Oh, the bright mother is talking about bright days ahead. It's talking about light being cast upon the shadows. It's talking about things being revealed to you about yourself that you need to know at this time. So any images that keep being revealed to you, any daydreams you're having, night dreams that you're having about yourself, or these repeated thoughts that you keep having about yourself, is spirit coming through and telling you exactly what you need to know about yourself at this time, or situations in your life at this time. But I feel like a lot of truth is being revealed and light cast upon different things in your life that you may have been questioning. Not necessarily that they're dark things, but these are things that you've been questioning, and answers are being revealed to you at this time. But I feel like it's about self. This would be self here. This is a representation of self, and all of these things are around it is like different pieces of self that are coming together to help this self to evolve, if that makes sense to you. Yes, they're saying. So you're retrieving those different aspects of yourself. Maybe it's multidimensional aspects of yourself that you're bringing from other dimensions into this dimension to help you with yourself at this time. Yes, they're saying, but also different pieces of your life, maybe friends that you've lost, or family members, or things like that you've lost, possessions that you want back in your life, and they're starting to come back in. So just make sure that you're paying attention to those different things that are being repeated. Yes, they're saying. Let's see what other messages that they have for you, Deep V. What other messages do you have for Deep V, please? In love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. You're an indigo, which is a highly advanced natural born leader. You may be an old soul. You may be a star seed and a light worker. And as I was saying, star seed and a light worker, the very next card that came out is you're a light worker. You're a powerful light worker who came here to teach about love and light, to help people to evolve, help people to ascend, to help people to see their soul lessons, and help to understand what they're going through when it comes to their process of the journey of ascension or awakening, spiritual awakenings. The coming together of the mind, body, and spirit. You're meant to help people to get through those things. So the challenges that happen in your life are exactly supposed to happen so that you can help others with your experience, strength, and hope. Yes, they're saying. The law of attraction is saying that you're a rapid manifester. You're manifesting things into your life rapidly that you desire. So keep being positive about those things that you're wanting. Act as if you already have them. Just, using that law of attraction by like attracts like. If you're putting out good images and good thoughts and good words out into the world, you're going to attract those things right back to you. The same thing happens with those negative energies. I am being told to give you one of these cards, so let me see. And I feel like it may have something to do with romance for some reason, because I seen the word romance. If it doesn't, it doesn't, but it may. Again, this is for Deep Thee. And next will be Kyle Jones, and then Farah, then Day Night. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me see here. Just one second. Farah with not like not okay. Fair is that right? Not fair fair am I saying it wrong? Anyway, there's two cards that came out for you, Deep Thee, which is children signifying friendly disposition and gentleness. This could be also some connection with a romantic partner, some kind of gentle partner, somebody that is very caring and very I feel very forthright with their words and the way that they are with you. And I feel like that means like in a positive life currently. There could be somebody new coming into your life, and it may even bring like a childlike energy, help you to be more playful or what have you. Or if you're already in a romantic connection, this may be more playfulness or more gentleness coming to that. Farah. Am I saying it right? Farah. Okay, and then there could be some kind of disappointments that come with this romantic connection. However, I feel like those interruptions or disconnected times or what have you have to do with, you know, exactly what you need to learn about yourself and about the other person, things that need to be healed or need to be sought after, something of that sort. But I feel like once you heal those things, that there's a lot more gentleness, calmness, peace being brought to the situation. Yes. So again, it could be with somebody that you're meeting or somebody that you have in your life at this time, but I feel like it is with a romantic partner for sure. Probably so, because I'm not getting it, obviously. I apologize, images. I obviously don't get what you're trying to say, but you know, it's not a pronunciation that I'm used to, so I apologize. I hope that you got something out of your reading, Deep Thee. Much love to you, hun. Thank you for coming and being supportive. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. Okay, so I've got Kyle, then. Okay, hold on. I've got Kyle, and then I've got images, and then Day Night. Let me see if I'm doing this right. Okay, hold on a minute. Just did them. Kyle, I got you. Yep. And then after Kyle was Farah, but now we're going by images because I'm saying it wrong. So I got you on the list right. And then Day Night. Okay, I got it. It will be Kyle, then Farah, the way I'm saying it wrong. So we're going with image and then Day Night. So Kyle, your reading will be next, hun. Let me just shuffle these cards a little bit before I begin. This reading is for Kyle Jones. What cards do I start out with for him, please? Fairy cards. What messages do you have for Kyle, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Kyle Jones. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. Kyle, love, romance, finance, ascension, messages from spirit or higher self, please. Thank you. You may feel as if you're going through quite a bit of initiation, something that's helping you to become who you truly are, something, a lot of things, or say not something, a lot of things may be happening and transforming in your life at this time that is just helping you to see exactly where you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be doing. Everybody's meant to just spread their love and light, but you know, what else is there to it? There may be spiritual gifts that are awakening in you at this time, connections with spirit that are either becoming more in tune or just coming in tune or awakening or something of that sort. Yes, they're saying. And I feel like a connection with the upper chakras, so throat chakra, crown chakra, and the third eye chakra, even the ears. So I'm actually feeling a lot of energy going into all of those spaces right now. So you may have connections with universal connections, angels, spirit guides, starseed connections. You may also be having dreams or thoughts of those things, or maybe when you're on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or something, you're being led to read different things or watch different videos that have to do with those kind of universal connections, as well as intuitive visions that are coming in, something to do with your discernment of spirit becoming more spot on. A connection when it comes to the heart and mind coming together. So your human thoughts with your love, the connections of knowing from a source of love, if that makes sense. So there's some kind of coming together, some kind of alignment happening. Yes, I'm hearing. So you had a lot of stuff going on when it comes to your spiritual connection. Even if you are not a very spiritual person, there's definitely a lot going on in that area. But I feel like you're already aware of this. There's a lot of pure potential, a lot of truth being revealed about who you are. That's a lot of people are getting a lot of truths being revealed to them about who they are. But I want to read what this book has to say about this card pal, because I feel like there's something that it itself wants to tell you that I am not seeing. Where are we at? Inner shadows. Okay. Inner shadows, nightmares, depression, madness, and growth. And I feel like what it's telling you is like all of these things that are being revealed to you about yourself, these nightmares that you may be having, or these, it may even be like daydream times where you're just like seeing a lot of like negative aspects of yourself or something of that sort. But what it's doing is it's helping you to see what needs to be changed and transformed in your life, which is causing a lot of growth. So you're taking the good, bad, and the indifferent and turning it into, something really great. So continue to process whatever is being processed. Everything that you're going through is exactly what you're supposed to be going through. But I feel like there's a lot of pure potential, that like the pure potential, pure energy that's coming along with this here. So never had one before. You've never had a reading before? Is that what you're talking about? Or some kind of spiritual connection you haven't had before? The the fairy cards? I thought so. Okay. What other messages do you have for Kyle, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension, messages from spirit or higher self, please. Okay. I'm getting, again, this is the second reading that I've done today on this live feed where somebody may not be as connected with spirit as the way that I feel as if they are. But however, what I'm feeling, Kyle, is that you're really awakening to a lot of different aspects of spirit right now, through either okay. That's so funny. You came here for a reason then, Kyle, because that's exactly what this card is telling you. There's going to be some experiences that you're going through that are going to help deepen or have a different connection with spirit. So you say you're not used to connection with spirit, then you're getting ready to be awakened to this for sure. So I'm laughing because if you're not somebody that normally follows me on my channel, you'll understand that, my gifts are to help people to awaken to their spiritual gifts, like clairvoyance, clairaudience, telepathy, connection with angels, all of those things like that. So, you're about to really awaken to many different aspects of spirit, or you're already awakening to different aspects of spirit. And there's a lot of pure potential that's going to come from that. A lot of things that are going to help you to really enlighten you to a better lifestyle or a better way of living, or even if it's not bad now, something even better than what you already have. And I'm hearing yes, ding, 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 which means I'm spot on with what I'm saying. Disha, is that your first name, honey? Am I supposed to take this card? Okay, the Glankaner is about seeing things from a different perspective. So some of these awakenings that I'm talking about that you're probably like really confused about right now, some of these things that are happening in your life that are really helping you to connect with spirit, you're gonna know because there's things that are going to be revealed to you. There is a lot of dreaming, okay, daydreaming, night dreaming, maybe having nightmares. A lot of feeling as if like there's an inner voice speaking to you or something of that sort. That is just spirit speaking to you. So a lot of telepathic communications are going to start pouring into you that you're going to be like, why am I feeling this way? Or why am I keep thinking these thoughts? Or why do I hear this inner voice that's telling me to do this or do that? This is spirit trying to connect with you and trying to help you with your life path, to see exactly what your next move is in your life. It's also helping you to awaken to your intuition, which is that part of you that tells you and lets you know exactly what you need to be doing with your life, or any kind of situation that has to do with your life. I also feel like this is about dreaming, something to do with dreaming. So if you're not a dreamer, you're going to start to have a lot of dreams. Yes, awakenings that have to do with dreams, dream time, dream state, or what have you. Disha, I've got you. You're the last one that's being put on my list. I'm not taking questions, but if you want to put a question in the comments, I will look at it. Doesn't mean that that question is going to be answered. However, if it's supposed to be answered, spirit will let that come out. So if you want to hang on, you'll be my last person. There is 2 people ahead of you, hon. But right now, also, some of the things that you may be going through, Kyle, have to do with your communicating and talking to other people, or even it might even be that you're not capable of self-expression in the way that you're meant to self-express. Yes, they're saying. So there's going to be some kind of awakening or some kind of revelation when it comes to how to exactly to speak to others. Or, okay, this is also talking about your communication telepathically with spirit. So you're going to have a lot of revelations that have to do with communication with spirit. Yes, they're saying. I love it when I get readings like this, even though I know that the person on the other side receiving this reading, hi Jazzy, how are you, hun? Even those people that are on this reading and are like very newly awakened or don't even know what awakening or ascension is, when they come here, it awakens them to knowing what those things are. So Kyle, you're going to go through some quite change and transformation when it comes to really awakening to gifts of the spirit, to your natural talents, to seeing and knowing what your next step is, to having things that are unblocked that have to do with things that you've watched or things that you've heard throughout your life that have told you that it's not okay to communicate with spirit, or not okay to have some kind of interactions with spirit. So even things like that are going to be revealed to you. So you're really going to go through some sort of awakening, and you're going to be like, man, I need to check this chick Trisha's channel out, because whatever I'm going through is things I don't understand. However, I'm going to learn to understand them by watching her channel, watching other people's channels, or reading things that are really going to help me to understand what awakening is, because you're really going to be hit with a lot of understandings, a lot of knowings, a lot of confusion when it comes to why you're receiving all of these things in dream time, or even if you're connecting during meditation. If you're somebody that likes to meditate, or if you're somebody that doesn't meditate, I'd suggest that you start meditating. Yes, they're saying. But let's see what else that they have to say for you, Kyle. Images, you'll be after Kyle, then Denite, and then Disha. You will be the 10th person on my list. Jazzy, I don't know if I'll have time to do another reading for you today. I do have Disha as my last person, but if I do have time, I will get you on there. But I'm glad to see you here. Thank you for coming and supporting again. So Kyle, there may be some issues that have to do with your past life that will be presented to you. This could be working through fears. It could be thought patterns that keep repeating in your mind that are negative in energy. So pay attention to those negative thought patterns that keep repeating. Yes, they're saying You may want to think about having some kind of past life regression done or connection with guided meditations when it comes to past life, because there's things that need to be cleared out of your timelines that have to do with thinking. This came up earlier with a lot of people, but the way that we think, the way that you maybe have been taught about spirit, or maybe you was never taught about any connection with spirit in general, but that may be things that are processing that have to do with things like this, something of that sort. But okay, it could even have to do with your rough childhood that you're talking about, Kyle. This could be things that you need to cut cords with. So I'm just going to use me for an example. I had a lot of sexual trauma in my childhood. It caused a lot of blockages in my life with the way that I would feel rejection from people or feel love from people even. So one of those cords that I had to cut, I worked with Archangel Michael during meditation, and I would ask that he would help me to release and remove any blockages that had to do with childhood trauma and sexual trauma. And he did. I would start having those things, have memories of those childhood traumas when it comes to those sexual traumas, replay in thoughts and things like that. And as those thoughts came up, I would just ask the angels that they help me to purge those things out. And I would either cry or be angry, and I'd purge those things out, and those things would be healed, so to speak. But give me just 1 second. I'm going to let my dog out real quick. Give me just 1 second. I feel like there's one more card that wants to come out for you. So hold on just a second. Come on. Thanks, babe. Sorry about that, guys. My dog was crying, wanting out. But anyway, let me see what else that they have to say for you real quick, Kyle. I was told to get one more card for you. But so those things that have to do with past lives, or even in this lifetime, traumas that need to be healed will keep replaying until you take a look at them. So the way to heal those is by just becoming aware of what's happening. Okay, I'm feeling really shitty over something that happened in my past. I keep having memories of it. I become aware of it. So once you become aware of it, the healing process starts. So just by being present in your feelings and emotions about your childhood, or about those things that keep repeating to you, is what starts the healing process. So just going with the flow of whatever comes up. If you feel sad, be sad, cry. If you feel like crying, if you feel like being angry, be angry. Just don't lash out in other people. Whatever it is that you feel like you need to do to process those things is what you need to do. But there may be some kind of person or situation that is going to feel very heavy when it comes to learning about different things. I feel like this has to do with parents. These cards are talking about some kind of heavy energy that have to do with your parents, maybe the way that they raised you or didn't raise you, or maybe there was things that you wish that they would have done differently, or something of that sort that is going to be revealed to you. A lot of childhood memories. Okay. And that you're going to feel as if your world's coming crashing in. But if you just really pay attention to what Trish was saying during your reading, that a lot of things are going to be revealed to you, but it's going to really help you to get in connection with spirit. And that connection with spirit is going to help you to heal these things. So a lot of major transformation coming your way. Yes, they're asking you to just, believe that you're going to be successful when it comes to healing these different aspects of your life, and that they will be healed. They are willing and able to help you. Connection with angels is going to be one of your first connections. You're going to see repeated numbers like 1111, 111, 333, 777, 555. Just any kind of number sequences that keep repeating to you every day. Then you're going to go look up those numbers on Sacred Scribes, which is a website that'll help you to see what those numbers mean when it comes to angel messages. And it'll help you to understand the language of the angels and how they're communicating with you. And then it's going to go even further into a different kind of connection with spirit and this and that and blah, blah, blah. So just being aware of this transformation that's getting ready to happen in your life. Just like I told somebody earlier in the reading, come back a year from now and tell me, what kind of changes that you've had with spirit. You don't have a connection now, but you will. I guarantee that you're going to be pretty much forced into seeing the connection and feeling the connection and things like that. And it's going to be a good thing. In the long run, you have a lot of things that'll need to be healed, but also in the long run, a lot of spiritual awakenings will happen to you. You'll start to understand you have spiritual gifts that can be used for the good of humanity, for your own good, things like that. So, Congratulations, man, to this new awakening that you're going to be on. If you have any questions in the future, just reach out to me or what have you. Make sure that you watch some of my videos. They're really going to explain some things to you now that you're being awakened to this or what have you. But I hope that you got something out of your reading, Kyle. Thank you for being here and hanging on during this reading and supporting me. Much love to you. Have a great evening and a great weekend. Images, I'm going to be doing yours next since I can't pronounce your name right. I'm just going with Images. So if you're still here, let me know that you're still here, hun. Oh, thank you, hun. Thank you. I'm glad that you're subscribing. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you got something out of your reading. Thank you for being here, hun. Okay, Images, I see your question and I am reading it so that Spirit knows what you're asking. So let's see what comes out. Yeah, you're after Images, honey. It's Farah. Farah is Images, so that you know. And then Day Night, and then I have Disha after that. Okay, so just hang on, Day Night. You're right after Images, which is who I'm doing now. Who is also either Farah. I don't know. I'm saying the name wrong, but okay. Anyway, yeah, that's how it was. It's just it seemed a little confusing because I wasn't getting who I thought Farah, whatever the name is. But it is Images, then Day Night, and then Disha. Sorry, honey. I did scroll up there just to make sure that I was doing it right. It's the same person. Okay, the last person that just came into the room, just so you know, I am full. I don't have any more. So I have Images, Day Night, and then Disha on the list. So I will be doing more live readings here soon. So just come back to my channel when you see that I'm going to be going live so that you know. Oh, no, you didn't miss it, Day Night. You're right after Images. I'm getting ready to do hers now. And the first card that came out for you, Images, I asked if I was supposed to keep it, and they said yes, it actually is for you. This is the crossroads. It forecasts a long journey ahead. So we'll see what that journey has to do with. And I feel like it has to do with a connection with a soulmate is what I'm hearing, or some kind of soulmate energy. So a soulmate can be a romantic partner. It can be a friendship. It could be your mother or father could be a soulmate. So whatever resonates with you is exactly what it's talking about. And they're referring to, are you somebody that had a question? You are one that had a question. Okay, so this is an answer to your question, honey, so that you know. Deeper connection in the future, you're acquainted. Yes. I don't know if it means a romantic connection, but you're definitely some kind of there's a soulmate connection, which, soulmate doesn't always mean romantic connection. It could also mean, just a deeper connection and a friendship or what have you. So we'll see what else these cards have to say. But I feel like the fairy godmother is trying to tell me, like, if you're wishing for something better to come out of it, then that's exactly what's going to come out of it. But let me see what else these cards have to say. I do want to read what your second card that came out is about, because usually what I get off of that card is not what I'm getting from it. So give me just a second on this card. Okay, it is what I normally get off of it. I guess it just wasn't coming out. But anyway, this has something to do with lust, illusions, delusionary thoughts. So I feel as if what it's trying to tell me is there's a lot of illusions that come with this connection. You may have a lot of fears that you're projecting onto the connection. Somebody, okay, maybe the other person, because I'm feeling as if the fears are coming from the other party. Yes, I'm hearing distrust, some kind of block from a deeper connection because of past hurts is what I'm hearing. And that's coming on both sides. Yes, they're saying, so these illusional thoughts, These fears that are happening may just be coming so that you can process them and heal them, as well as the other partner or the other person that is involved. Yes, I'm hearing, but what they're saying is there's a lot of different doors that are opening up for you when it comes to love and when it comes to having deeper connection. So it's asking you to not hold your thoughts on just a deeper connection with this person, but there's many other doors that are open for you. There may be other connections that, and again, it may not be talking or referring to romantic partners, but friendships even. It could be career paths or anything, but there's a lot of doors that are being opened up for you, and it's asking you to not focus all of your time and attention on the question that you're asking. Yes, they're saying you have a long journey ahead of you, many love lives to have, many love partners to have, many friends that you're going to process through having for just a short time, and then more friendships will come in, things like that, different career paths, different all kinds of different connections with different people that will just come and go is what I'm feeling. A lot of life experiences ahead of you. Yes, they're saying a very long journey. And what I mean by that is they're saying in a long life that you're going to have a long life. You're going to be someone that grows to be old. Yes, they're saying. I'm told to go back to these cards for you, images. So I feel like you're an old soul in a young body right now. I feel like you have a lot to offer a lot of people. You have, even being a young body or a young human, I feel like you have an old soul that has a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge to share with people, experiences, even experiences that you don't even realize that you've had in other lifetimes that you're currently living at this time. But what it's saying is, it's asking you to meditate, take time out to learn about these different connections that you have in other dimensions or other realms or what have you. It's asking you to take time out for yourself and take time to ponder about the different things that you have awakening to you. These doors that are opening for you, these relationships and friendships that you have, it's asking you to take a little bit of time out to spend with them. Don't take things too serious. It's asking you to not feel like you have to do everything on your own as well. So some of these friends that it's asking you to take time out and be with, it's telling you maybe they can help you to understand about your different abilities or the knowledge that you have to share with other people or something like that. You're an old soul in a young body. That's what I feel. Yes, they're saying ding, ding, ding. That means I'm spot on with exactly what I'm saying. Zainab Hunt, I don't have any more time to put anybody else on the list. I have images that I'm doing now, and then Day Night and Disha, and that is the last person. I will be going live again, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. If not, definitely on Monday. So just subscribe to my channel, hit the follow button. That way that you know when I'm going live, so that you can come and get a free reading next time. But right now I am doing images reading right now, and the next card that came out for you, images, is the Tower, which is about, there may be some confusing moments. You may feel as if you're being pulled or tugged in many different areas. Maybe the universe is really like tricking you and pulling you in one way, feeling like you're supposed to go that way. And then all of a sudden you're like, holy heck, I'm really supposed to be going this way. I need to change my direction. But maybe both of those directions are correct. Maybe there's one or more than one thing that you're supposed to be putting action into or direction into. And I'm hearing yes, ding, ding, ding again. So you may just be feeling a little bit of confusion, being tugged in many different areas. And it's asking you to use your discernment of spirit and to ask for confirmations from your angels and guidance to confirm to you whether you know, until you know without a shadow of a doubt in your heart that that's what you're supposed to be putting action into. And then you put the action into it, if that makes sense. They're saying yes, ding, ding, ding. Let me see what other messages that they have for you today. This is for images, love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit. Okay, thank you. No more. You're profoundly clairvoyant. Trust what you see with your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight, for your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. Exactly what this card is saying is exactly what it means for you. They're saying yes. So you're somebody that sees things before they happen. You're somebody that is very in tune with your intuition, very in tune with your discernment of spirit. You're, again, an old soul who knows a lot of things and has a lot of wisdom and insight to share with people. You may not even know where this wisdom comes from. You just know things without knowing how you know it. This is you. This is what it's saying. But it's asking you to stay positive. If you have any kind of negative feelings that comes to you, that you use positive positive thoughts to counteract those negative thoughts, and just, use the words clear, cancel, delete. If you have a positive, I can't even talk, positive, let me just start all over again. If you're having a negative thought pattern, to change it into a positive, just say the words clear, cancel, delete. The universe knows that you didn't mean to say that. You didn't mean to act out in that way. You didn't really mean to feel that, but you just want to feel the positivity that comes from it instead. And it'll change those actions or those thoughts around, and those energies won't be attached to you anymore. Those negative energies, they'll just, bounce right off of you or what have you. I hope that you got something out of your reading, images. If what was I going to say? I just had a brain fart. Anyway, I hope that you have a wonderful day, and much love to you. Thank you for waiting as long as you did and for your support. I greatly appreciate that. So the next person I'm doing a reading for is Denight. If you're still here, hun, let me know that you're still here. And then Disha will be after that. Disha, if you're still here, let me know if you're still here as well. If not, I would have time to do somebody else. But it would be Day Night and then Disha, and then I will be ending this. Hey, I'm glad you're still here. Cool. Give me just a second. I'm just going to shuffle these cards a little bit. What cards do I start out with for tonight, please? Fairy cards. What? Am I supposed to take these? Okay. Both of them. Okay, so there's definitely some energy of shifting, major shifts is what I'm hearing. And, basically there's shifting in the areas of your ego, the way that you, sometimes think of yourself instead of others, and that's switching. You're thinking more of other people and how you can help the world and everybody else involved instead of just yourself. That's basically what ego is telling, but this could be anything and everything that has to do with ego, the death of the old self and with the new. So a shift in perspective, a shift in the way that you are aware of things, all of that kind of stuff. However, there could be some tricky energy that's still going. You may be feeling led to and being pulled in one direction and then being pulled in another, just like the person that I was just talking to last. You're being pulled in many different directions. However, I'm feeling like you're really supposed to just listen to your intuition with what you're supposed to be doing. I feel like that confusion is a lesson in itself for you. And like the last person I just read, I feel like these are lessons for you. So this confusion is lessons in trusting in your intuition, trusting in your abilities, your connection with spirit. Yes, they're saying yes, yes, yes. I was told to read the bottom, which is the singer of the chalice, which is about enlightening times, becoming more aware. This is about an uplifting energy, a transformation of sorts. I'm also feeling as if, like, when people are in the Olympics and they're passing the wand, they're running and they're passing the wand to the next runner and the runner takes off. I feel like you're being passed the wand, like there's something that you're getting ready to take off running with. Yes, they're saying ding, ding, ding. So congratulations with that. Don't know what it is exactly, but you're about to take off running with something. It could be your connection. It could be spiritual gifts that are awakening and heightening or something of that sort. It could be anything, but I feel like this definitely has to do with spiritual connection and the death of the old and in with the new. Yes, they're saying yes. Clear yourself. This is asking you to use smudge your area with sage, using sage to smudge your area, your person, your crystals, your belongings, what have you. So connection with that. The connection with fire as well. So you may even want to imagine grounding yourself. And when you're imagining roots going down into the center of the earth, see lava there or see a fire of some sort. And as you pull that lava and fire back up into your roots, into your being, you're seeing any toxins cleared out of your energy, any kind of blockages being removed or singed away, or you may just feel an upliftment of energy and just have a lot of energy to get you through the day. Whatever it is, it's asking you to connect with that fire energy. Yes, they're saying during grounding rituals or what have you. So lots of breakthrough this week for you. Great. That is awesome. I'm glad to hear that for you. Congratulations, man. Expect more is what I just heard. So expect more. You may be feeling led to change the things that you put into your body or put onto your body, lotions, creams, shampoos, things that are more organic is what you should be using. You may be feeling led to become a vegan or eat more things that are not dairy based, or that are fruits and vegetables instead, something of that sort. Christina, honey, I'm just seeing that you're coming to the room. I do not have any more time to do any more readings right now. I'm probably going to come back later just because there's so many people that aren't getting readings at this time, but I was told to do 10 and only 10 at this time, so I don't want to push myself too much. I apologize. But please come back and see me. But again, Danite, you could be going through some times where your body is just telling you that you need to, really pay attention to the things that you're putting into your body and processing. Yes, they're saying. And I was told to read the bottom for you. Visualize success. See yourself doing well in all of these areas, and you're going to do well. Many, many breakthroughs to come, I'm hearing. So congratulations with that again. And I see that you've been fasting for the last 2 days. Congratulations. You've been awesome. I love the dragons. Connect with the dragons for sure. The dragons are awesome. I have a guardian dragon named Eza, and I knew what you meant. Seeing dragons, I knew exactly what you meant. The dragons are awesome for healing and connection. So definitely astral traveling, out of body experiences, the dragons will help you with, but definitely connection with the dragons is where it's at, man. I love connecting with them. So definitely connecting with them. You can even call on the fire dragons. There is earth, air, fire, water dragons as well. So you can also just call on the fire dragons and they will help you. But I love that you're connecting with the dragons. That is awesome, Danite. That is too cool. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Thank you for being here and waiting so long. As I'm saying that, I am being guided to pull just one more card from this deck for you. So let's see what they have to say real quick. What other messages do you have? 2 cards came out. Am I supposed to take them both? Thank you. Okay, so you got the bride, which ensures that there's going to be some kind of fulfillment of some kind of high aims. Whatever it is that you are currently doing and trying to fulfill, it's going to be fulfilled. You're going to be successful in it. It could also mean that there is some kind of new relationship coming, or that some kind of marriage, some kind of healing within a marriage or something of that sort, but I'm not really feeling that. I feel more that this is high aims, some kind of success coming to the things that you're doing. Yes, they're saying. And then the house is also about successful adventures, happy outcomes, could predict a marriage as well. So maybe there is some kind of marriage that's getting ready to happen, or some kind of marriage in the future of some sort. Or if you are married, some kind of betterment to your relationship in your marriage, because both of these are about marriage. Yes, I'm hearing ding, ding, ding. So whatever resonates with you. I hope that you have a wonderful day tonight and a wonderful weekend. Thank you for coming and supporting me again. Much love to you. And I'm going to move on to Disha. Disha, if you're still here, please let me know that you're still here, hun. You're very welcome, Day-Night. I'm glad that I was able to confirm some things for you. Thank you for being here again. I'm doing the last one now. Yeah. Just waiting to see if she's on real quick. Disha, if you're still here, please let me know that you're here. If not, I said that I would take the next person and then I would be done with it. So let me see who was after her. Disha, and then okay, Jazzy would be after her. If Disha is not here, is Jazzy here? And if Jazzy isn't here, it would be Deepika, if they're not here. So let's see. Okay, guys. So Disha must not be here. So if Jazzy is here, let me know that you're here. If Jazzy isn't here, it would be Deepika or Deepika. If not, then I'm going to go ahead and Zanby or Zanby would be the last one. Who's here out of those three people? It'd be the last reading for me. Whoever is here out of those three people, because I did say I'd take the next one if they weren't here. Oh, I love you too, Chrissy. Have you been here the whole time and not said nothing? I can't. I love you too, babe. I can't believe you haven't told me that you've been sitting here this whole time. So who is left on here then? Because I said I would do one more reading if Disha wasn't here. I have Jazzy's not responding either. So after Jazzy was Deepika or Deepika, if you're here. If not, then Zainby. If not, then it would be Christina. If Christina is still here. So who is left out of those people? If not, I'll give Chrissy one. You crack me up. You've been here this whole time and haven't said nothing. I love you. How have you been? Okay, who's here? The last reading is going to go to Chrissy Lettner then. What messages do you have for Chrissy, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Chrissy. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. What messages do you have, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Chrissy. Okay, a lot of people are getting this message. So there's a lot of things that have to do with illusional thoughts, processing through fears or past fears. Maybe you're not seeing past the fears or something of that sort, Chrissy, is what it's talking about. But there's some kind of illusions, fears that are being really maybe even prominent. You may be stuck on them at times because I'm feeling a stuck energy. So make sure that you're pushing past those fears, those illusional thoughts or what have you. You may even feel as if somebody's talking about you, or maybe you're dogging yourself or downing yourself for where you're at in your life or something of that sort. Because I feel like this is self-harm and not maybe like physical self-harm. I'm talking about self-talk, like maybe you're talking down to yourself or something of that sort, or somebody around you may be doing that as well. But I'm feeling like there's transformation that's even happening within this. So whatever it is that this is talking about is what it is for you. But I feel like there's some kind of truth being revealed, some kind of awareness being brought to these illusions, these fears, the things that may have to do with somebody talking down to you or you talking down to yourself, something of that sort. There's awareness being brought to it. And there's some kind of deep healing that's happening with someone in your life, someone in particular, maybe a male. It is a male. Maybe that's where this like feeling as if somebody's talking down to you is coming from, or something of that sort. So again, I'm not really for sure exactly who it's referring to, but I feel like it's a male partner or a male friend or something of that sort, Chrissy. What other messages do you have, please, for Chrissy in love, romance, finance, ascension messages? Whoa, okay, they're just flying out at me here. Okay, so the next one is clear yourself. It says, ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. And I'm seeing arguments and fights of some sort. So if you're getting in some kind of arguments or fights with people, make sure that you're trying to steer away from those. I feel like they're kind of backing you against a corner, or either your feelings and emotions are maybe backing you against a corner and something of this sort. But I feel too, as I'm saying that backing against the corner piece, that it's you doing it, that maybe you are the biggest culprit, or maybe you and your insecurities, maybe something of that sort, man. I don't know exactly what's going on with you, but I know that I'm feeling like I should be sending you a lot of love right now. Maybe you're just really going through it with your emotions, or if you're not going through it with your emotions, something to do with self-forgiveness, because as I'm saying about your emotions, this be willing to forgive. So there may be something that you're asking to forgive, your being asked to forgive yourself for, or even maybe even others for, but something to do with yourself. So man, you may be even healing a lot of inner childhood wounds that seems to be coming up a lot. And I'm feeling like just this sadness, but at the same time, empowerment. So whatever you're going through, these fears, these illusions, these toxic energies that you need to release, these people or yourself that you need to forgive, it's you. I thought so. I love you, honey. Quit beating up on yourself, man. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. You know that. Whatever you're going through is exactly what you're supposed to be going through. But don't beat yourself up, man. That beating yourself up isn't getting you nowhere. But forgive whatever it is that that you need to forgive. However, I'm feeling as if you're getting information, your intuitive visions, your clairvoyance is giving you some kind of intuitive vision, something of that sort that is guiding you and exactly what you need to let go of. You know exactly what it is. It's some kind of relationship. I don't know if it's a romantic relationship or if it's just a friendship or what have you, or maybe it's talking about letting go of yourself, treating yourself the way that you do. Maybe all of the above, because I feel like all of the are accurate. Yes, I'm hearing. So I miss your face. What other messages do you have for Christy, please? Love, romance, finance. Okay, so there's some kind of success that you should expect when it comes to moving, or some kind of venture that you're going on, or a marriage proposal, some kind of marriage proposal. So perhaps all the things that you're going through may even be helping lead into healing that is going to attract the right partner or a marriage or something of that sort. But I feel like there's a movement of a home and partner. There's something to do with a partner as well. And the mouse is talking about the loss of something. So you may be losing a job and changing another job, because I felt job right away. And also moving from one home to another is what this is talking about. But the mouse is also asking you to connect with those intuitive thoughts that you feel like really aren't really any kind of inspiration or anything, but they are trying to give you some kind of message. You're missing a message somewhere, somehow, some way. But this is asking you to be aware. High hopes, good aims, good health, good fortune, good future, good success. A lot of things changing for you at this time. So everything that seems so harsh or illusional or fearful or what have you, all have a purpose and are all leading you to some kind of successful adventure. You know this. You know, this is something that you've been knowing for quite some time. You just got to heal through, push past whatever it is, and you'll see. So let me mark that person off. I hope that you got something out of your reading, Chrissy. I love you and I miss you. Reach out to me sometime soon. Maybe we can get together. But thank you for being of support and being here with me. I love you. Okay, guys, I am going to end this live. Just pay attention to the notifications. So sometimes I won't give any notifications. Sometimes it'll just be minutes in advance. So whatever, just make sure that you're getting those notifications so that you can be a part of. Share this live feed with people, or share that I'm doing live readings. Free, help my business to grow, help my channel to grow. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so that I can do live feeds off of my phone and not have to be stuck at home. I can do them wherever I'm at, as well as go check out my website, which is Unique Me 303 Healing. I do have a special for $123 for a 10 card reading, as well as a body scan and healing. So that's $123. That is a really good deal. A lot of people have really been embarking in that healing from it, and a lot of good information from the reading. So I appreciate all of your guys' support. Thank you so much. If you do want to donate to my channel, you can do that through PayPal. That's in the live chat comments, as well as the description below, as well as with Venmo. But anyway, everybody have a wonderful weekend. I love you guys. Stay safe. Be blessed. Bye.